Cooking Around. Guess what? We're in the middle of December, so this party's going all over the place. So they asked me to make some pizza. So a lot of people are gonna bring pizza. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a pizza dessert. It's gonna be absolutely awesome. And the pizza dessert I'm gonna do is going to be with apples and cinnamon. Trust me, it's going to be very, very good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how to make one portion of a pizza, which is about a foot long. And of course, if you want to make more, if you want to make a regular sized pizza, just double it. And I'm going to be using this type of flour, which is a cake flour instead of the regular bread flour for pizza. So this has a rating of 450 European measurements. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using the machine because all this moving around with my hands is going to make me really tired. So I'm going to use the machine. But if you want to see how to do it by hand, I suggest that you just click right about up here and you will go to my other video and I'll show you how to do it by hand. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get going with this awesome recipe. And here we go. Here we go. And we are back. Grab about half a cup of water, and I want the water to be warm. I don't want it hot and I don't want it cold. And take some of your active yeast, and I want you to put in about 1 teaspoon and about half a teaspoon of sugar. And now what I want you to do is take this, just give it a little stir, just to dissolve it, just to get it moving. And we're now going to put that on the side and we're going to let it froth for about 10 minutes. Get yourself one of these fancy flour shifters. And I want you to take 1.5 cups of cake flour. And the reason I want you to use the cake flour instead of the regular one for pizza is because we are making more of a dessert pizza and I want a different type of crust. So we put that in and we just get it going. And now we take about half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of olive oil. Just put them like that. Now I did put a little bit extra because I like the taste, but the recipe really calls for half. Okay, I'm back. Here's my half a cup of water with the yeast, and I put that inside. And now I gently stir it around. Now, I'm doing it here in this bowl to show you the measurements because now I'm going to transfer it into my machine and I'm going to have the machine basically knead it for me because I have too many to make. So we're going to keep on going, and what I want you to do is keep on going until this thing turns into a ball. So that's about what I want for now. I'm going to put that in the machine and I shall be back. Okay, we're back. Grab yourself a plate, put a little some flour all the way around like this, spread it very evenly around like that. There you go. And here's my dough for my machine. Now the reason I didn't show you how I did this in the machine is because all the machines are different, so I'm not going to really show you how to do it. Just follow the directions on your machine. Now I'm just going to move it around just a little bit like this, just to cup and fold it a little bit, just to test and see how this dough turned out. So let's take a look here. So spread that around, put that here, and press down, and it comes right back up. See that? It comes right back up. This is exactly perfect. So now I want you to cover it like that. Put it in a warm place for 1 hour or until it rises fully. So now I shall be back. Okay, we're back. Grab yourself a fry pan. I have here 3 medium apples. Now I cut the apples about 1/4 inch like this because you get a better little crunch on top of the pizza. But if you want a smoother texture, less of a crunch, I would divide all these into 2. And that would make it thinner and it would cook more through. So we are back to the pan like that. And we're going to let this go for about 3 minutes just to sweat it a little bit. Okay, now that it's sweating a little bit, I add about 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Now you can add honey if you want, or if you want, you can add a little bit more if you want it more sweet. And now, at this point, I just add a little bit of milk just to get it going. And now we're going to let that incorporate. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. So we're going to let this go for about a minute. And now here, this depends on you. I'm going to add cinnamon. So I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon, but you can add more if you want. And I'm going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of lemon extract. Now you can add almond extract or vanilla extract, whatever extract that you're extracting, but this is my favorite, lemon. So that's about 1/2 teaspoon right there. Aren't these balls kind of cute? And now lower the heat just a little bit, and I'm going to let this go for, I say, anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes on simmer until I get the apples just a little bit more soft and the sauce will condense a little bit. So I again shall be. Okay, we're back. So now what I would do if I were you is I would taste it, see if you want it more sweet, you want more cinnamon, you don't want more cinnamon, it's up to you. For me, I find this absolutely perfect. So also I want you to remember that this sauce here, when it cools down, will become a lot thicker. So try not to reduce it too much. So now this is going to sit here and wait for my dough to rise, and I shall be. Okay, well, back. Welcome, welcome back. So grab yourself a nice clean surface, and what I want you to do is put some flour down like that. Spread it around. And now here it is. It's been about an hour and a half. It has risen, and I want you to take that all off the plate. That, and drop it on like that. Now what I want you to do is flatten it down again. Get all the flour around again, and I want you to spread it around and make it as round as you can. Now the ingredients I'm giving here gives you one 12-inch pizza, but if you want, you can double it up and make a regular large one. So now we just take this, and now I'm sorry for the shadow, but apparently the sun is pretty strong. And we just keep on doing that. And I'm showing you to do it this way instead of the roller to just show you how easy it is. See? You know. Now what I want you to do with this type of recipe is I want you to make an indentation all the way around like this, because if there's any extra juices, I want them to stay in. So we're going to kind of pop up the sides a little bit like this, just like that. There you go. And there it is. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it is absolutely awesome. And I'm going to transfer to this tray, which I brought this from Canada. You can see it's been used quite a bit. So, okay, well, that's about as round as I can get it. And now you grab this delicious mixture that you made and you put it in the middle. And it's very, very simple. It's not complicated. I just want you to push it about 1/2 inch to the edge. Now you could add more apple to it. You can flip this over if you want and turn it into something else. You know, but you know something? I like it just like this. You didn't have to peel it if you wanted to. You can add more, you can add less. Hey, it's your pie. You do whatever you want with it. And look how that's starting to look. Yummy, yummy. And there we go. Now, this goes into a hot oven for 10 to 12 minutes. But you gotta keep an eye on it because this type of crust bakes really, really fast. So, I shall. Okay, we're back. Let's see how that turned out. And there it is. And oh, there it is. Oh, did that ever turn out good? Just take a look at that. Does that pie ever look awesome? So, I'm gonna let it cool down just a little bit before I cut it. And this is absolutely awesome with the apples and the cinnamon. This is a perfect pizza dessert pie, and the outside is crispy and it is absolutely perfect. So all I want to say now is thank you very much for allowing me to present this to you. Of course I have to do 9 more, but now I'm not on camera, it's easier for me. So thank you very much from Tony and Cooking Around, and please enjoy.